AI. It seems like it popped up overnight, and it's everywhere now. It's all over social media. You can use AI for your side hustle, talk to an AI friend on your phone, get it to DJ your music. Even I'm guilty of using the AI filters on TikTok. It seems like AI is an essential tool, or at least harmless fun, but does it have a dark side? In this series, I want to explore AI and decide for myself if it's helpful, harmful, or somewhere in between. Please write an opening to a YouTube video about using an AI app to post on social media to test if it helps followers and engagement. Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to be jumping into the fascinating yet terrifying world of artificial intelligence. No, I'm just kidding. I am not going to be doing this whole thing with the script that the AI app gave me for this video, but I do want to see if using AI to create my social media posts this week can help to boost followers, engagement, if it does anything for me, if I like it. I think it's going to be pretty fun. One of my least favorite parts of being a content creator is having to keep up with all of the social media, trying to think of new things to post. There are two different AI apps that I'll be using for this experiment. One is an app that I have downloaded on my phone. For full transparency, I paid, I think, $40. That one is called Ask AI. I found it on the Google Play Store. The other one that I'm going to be using is on my computer. It is something new I just found, I think last night, and it is through Google, so it's called Bard. It is in the experimental phase, which means that there are things it gets wrong. Obviously, just like any other AI though, that's the thing, you have to be careful with asking questions that it could give you a wrong answer for. I will be trying out Bard and the Ask AI app on my phone for the different social media posts this week, and we'll see if we like one more than the other. I am going to be starting tomorrow. Tomorrow is Sunday. I'm gonna go Sunday to Saturday. So I will see you tomorrow for our first day of testing AI with social media. For day one of this experiment, I want to start off by working with Bard a little bit. So I decide to have it ask me questions so it can get to know me as a content creator and what kinds of content that it could possibly suggest to me when I use it throughout the week. And then I also asked it to remember certain things about me as myself and as a content creator so that the AI can get to learn who I am and what kind of content I'm already making. I'm hoping that this will help it to better suggest ideas for me this week. I want to try to get about 5 ideas for TikToks for the week so that I can batch record them on my Sunday where I have time off work, but I know I have to give it at least a starting idea. It won't just give me content on its own. So this idea is kind of funny because it's starting off with, I never know what to play, and then it's like, but here's suggestions for you guys to play. Something I do think is cool about Bard is it gives you different draft suggestions, so you don't have to keep asking it again. Yeah, so I don't really like any of these for a TikTok idea. And this is part of why it's hard to come up with TikTok ideas, right? Because even asking AI, you still have to have like a basic idea before. I definitely have seen the trend of like what people expect when you say you're a gamer girl and you get all like cute with your little, and I do still have my cat ear headset, so I could totally do that. And then what it's actually like, and then it's just like you in gremlin mode. I could do a gamer girl starter pack trend and ask it to give me a script, and I can show like the cat ear headset because I have a pink keyboard and the cloud thing. Right now I have the one that AI wrote for me the other day. It's this thing that popped in my head, like something that happened in the past, and I was like, I want to make a funny TikTok about this. Bard is like, it's trying, but it's a lot of kind of, I don't know. So let me see what I can do on the AI app and try to start getting some TikToks recorded today. I'm having like a little bit of a, I guess, not a creative mind thinking day because I was just having trouble feeding enough into the AI apps for it to really give me good suggestions. But through looking at all of the different things with asking AI questions, I came up with 4 TikTok ideas. Besides making the TikTok suggestions, I did have AI write me a Twitter post. I just had something very basic about video games and got that posted. And I also asked for an Instagram story suggestion. It gave me quite a few recommendations, but I saw one that said Q&A session, so I decided to just put up a very simple ask me anything story on my Instagram and got that posted. And finally, the TikTok we decided to go with was an Ask Us Anything as suggested by the AI as one of our content ideas. Today is day 2 of the AI experiment. I kept things really simple. I recorded the first TikTok for this series yesterday, so I posted it this morning, and I did one Twitter post this morning when I woke up. I did an Instagram story this afternoon, but I think that's all I'm gonna do for today. As much as like I thought using AI would make this week go easier, I'm almost more stressed because I feel like, oh, I have to do these things for the video, but we'll see how tomorrow goes. By day 3, I'm realizing that the issues that I have with posting on social media all the time isn't exactly that I can't come up with content ideas. It's that the actual recording and posting and all of that is what kind of makes it hard for me. And at this point, I decide I am not going to record every single day for this experiment. And after this, we're going to skip right to the final day because recording and doing everything else was just too much for me at this point. Today is the last day of my AI and social media experiment. So this morning I had the AI write a final tweet. We started watching Black Mirror last night, the new season. So I asked it to make me a Twitter post about that. And then I had AI give me one final suggestion for a TikTok, and I asked for an easy TikTok. The first one it gave me was not so easy. Second one, I actually really liked the idea. I did not use any kind of like script or anything because it was actually a really fun thing where Alex and I came up with like emojis for a video game, and then we had to guess. I really kind of slacked on Instagram towards the end of the week because honestly, I'm just not a fan of Instagram, at least not as much as I used to be. Let's talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly with using AI apps to help with your posts on social media as a content creator, or even coming up with content ideas for either your short form platforms or, you know, whatever it is that you do. I really like AI to help with coming up with descriptions, relevant hashtags, things like that. That is something AI is pretty good at. However, it is not always the best, and usually you're going to have to rewrite it anyway, and you definitely have to have an idea going into AI no matter what you're asking it to provide to you. As far as content, I do like it to write tweets for me because Twitter is just not a platform that I have used for a long time. It's not something I put a lot of effort in. So if it helps me get a tweet up every once in a while, then I think that's great. Instagram, it is not so helpful with because obviously it can't exactly create a photo for you. However, it's great for the captions and hashtags, like I said before. With the TikTok ideas, it is pretty fun to see the scripts that it comes up with. And also, if you're just having trouble getting the words out, but you have basically the idea, it can help with some scripting. I would say the bad part of using AI for posting to social media is if you already don't have the content ideas, AI is not going to be able to just give you ideas on a consistent basis. It takes a lot of work and a lot of you putting your own input into the AI for it to give you something that will actually work for you and your content. All right, now let's get into the part that I think everybody is really interested in, which is how did this affect my analytics? Did this increase followers, views, engagement, anything like that? So this is the screenshot from TikTok of my last 7-day key metrics before I started this experiment, and this is after. Now you might be thinking, holy shit, the AI did you wonders, but actually I had a video go semi-viral. I had a video basically blow up right before I started this experiment. So while my analytics look a lot better after doing the experiment, it was not directly because of using AI for this week. As far as the actual videos that I posted during this experiment, they all got about normal views for my channel, which is somewhere between 200 and 500 views. They got about regular likes. There was no one video I did during the AI experiment on TikTok that did especially well. With Instagram, I kind of made a mistake. I screenshotted analytics for 2 different time periods, so please bear with me while we try to figure out if this made any difference. But I have to say, I kind of hate how Instagram does their analytics. But over here is before, and this was a 7-day snapshot, so the week prior to doing the AI experiment. And then this is after the experiment was done. However, it's for the last 30 days. So while it does look like maybe the reach was a little bit better, again, I can't say that that was particularly because of AI. It could have just been because I was posting more than normal on Instagram, so it was pushing my content a little bit more than it was before. With Twitter, I don't actually have analytics because they kind of also suck. I think it's worse than Instagram, but I guess I didn't have them turned on or something like that. But just looking at the views on each of the tweets during the week of the AI experiment, I'm only getting somewhere between like 20 and 50, even just views on the post, and almost no interaction on any of them. So while I like using AI on Twitter the most, it's really not doing anything for me. But again, I don't have Twitter so much for promoting my content. It is more a place that I think will be good for the community in the future to be able to connect. And finally, like kind of a last minute thought that I had right before I started this experiment was that I do have a link tree that is available on just about every social media platform, as well as my Twitch and our YouTube. And the week prior to doing the AI experiment, I had 0 clicks on my link tree. I had 0 views, so nobody went to it and nobody clicked through to anything. The week of my experiment, I did actually get 8 views and 2 clicks. Now, was it from the AI posts or was it from that video on TikTok kind of getting more views than normal? I'm not sure. I really don't have any way of knowing why people clicked onto my link tree, but I did think that that was a little bit interesting. Posting on your social medias should be kind of a pass through to get to where you want people to go, whether it's your YouTube channel, your Twitch, your Kick, whatever it may be for you. I do think it's important to try to keep up with them, but always remembering don't burn yourself out and make sure it's still you. And I think one of the issues with using AI is that you lose that human part of it. I think the experiment was really fun. There are certain things I'm still using my AI app for. Like I said, it's really efficient for creating descriptions and captions and things like that. And I don't really see a big problem with it, especially if you go in and reword it to make it more unique to you. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and we will continue on with the AI series. We have a couple more videos coming out in the month of July, so make sure you subscribe and hit the bell so you know when they come out. Okay, love you, bye.